Ballet Met Columbus ranks among the top 15 ballet companies in the country. Each year, Ballet Met's performances, education, and outreach serve over 125,000 residents in nearly every Ohio county. In addition to our commitment to students, Ballet Met focuses on integrating arts education with core curriculum subjects in schools. Exposing children to the arts throughout childhood gives students an advantage that is reflected in their academic and social development. Duxbury Park Principal Deborah Carter invited Ballet Met to present its successful Moving into Literacy program to all second grade students during the 2007-2008 school year. The goal of Moving into Literacy was to integrate dance education into the Ohio Department of Education English Language Arts standards. Second grade teachers would actively and consistently employ the integrated curriculum during the academic classes that coincided with the residency. Students would be engaged in learning through cognitive, physical, and affective learning opportunities that encouraged creativity and problem-solving skills.
One of the classes is creating dance through exploring comparisons, metamorphosis, and change. They're looking at 3 versions of Cinderella: a Mexican version, a Native American version, and an African version. And they will be creating their own dance experience based on those themes.
In the previous academic year, Moving into Literacy was developed as a pilot program at Linden Elementary School. This pilot program was evaluated using students' narrative writing samples. Results from the pre- and post-assessments were compiled and evaluated by Philibert Research Associates. The results indicated that students showed overall improvement in their writing skills.
I would like to be a choreographer because they teach dances.
Students' post-writing samples improved in originality and imaginative thought. Most of the messages and themes were clearer and more consistent. The student use of adjectives and adverbs was increased. Most post-writing samples were somewhat better organized and clearly written with fewer grammatical problems. The Moving into Literacy program at Duxbury Park School was specifically targeted toward students in the second grade. A professional teaching artist from Ballet Met, accompanied by one of its musicians, worked with the students twice each week for 6 weeks of dance classes. Prior to the beginning of the residency, the Director of Education, Amber Emery Mayer, met with the Duxbury Park Arts team and the second grade classroom teachers to brainstorm themes for each class.
Oh my gosh. I'm so good. They're here. Oh, how you doing?
Now watch this. Does it always have to go forward? No. But it does have to. It has to lead. So say lead. Lead. Good. Now what if you were to move lead with your elbow? What would it look like? If your elbow leads, it has to be the first thing to move. What does it look like? That's very good. So if it leads, what happens to the rest of your body? Follow. Okay, it goes after, but the word we want to use is follow. What?
Hi, my name is Gail Williams. I'm a 2-3 teacher at Duxbury Park Elementary School, and my class participated in the Ballet Met Moving into Literacy program. I actually welcomed the opportunity because I thought, what a great chance to integrate with all of the arts, the dance, the drama, the language arts, social studies even, and all of the other arts like music and drama. I think it definitely opened up different ways of looking at curriculum. It allowed me to be more creative, and a lot more discussion went on in my classroom. The kids actually got excited about it, and the more they got excited, the more I got excited, and that led to a lot more creativity, a lot more wonderful literature discussions, and a lot more extensions than I had anticipated.
Feet and legs.
Each class prepared and wrote a class story, as well as their own stories inspired by Tar Beach, for use as a libretto or story outline for the class dance.
Back and legs slide.
The overarching theme was transformation, the nature of good and evil, and of course, happily ever after.
Get in circles. You need to be back by everybody.
I can was each class's motto.
Hi, I'm Nicole Cafera. I'm a teaching artist with Ballet Met Columbus, and I've been teaching with them for 4 years.
The Ballet Met teaching artist, in collaboration with the Duxbury teachers, facilitated the student, age-appropriate choreography of these 2 small works. Students also learned proper dance class etiquette, which reinforced issues of verbal and physical self-control, willingness to try new things, respect, and teamwork.
Huddle. If I'm the audience, where would be a large place to huddle? In the back of the room? In the side of the room? In the middle of the room?
Yes.
Guys, and other details. Okay? That's what I want every week. Okay? And then that way, other groups will follow suit.
Team Blue.
Do what?
Team Blue.
Do what?
Team Blue.
Go.
Flip, top, and head. Not hinge, but you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to hold it there the whole time. You have to do slow motion. And then there's a little change in the music, and that should be your locomotion. So slow motion, change in music, locomotion. However, getting stuck and not moving is not okay. You still have to dance. So even as you're going slow motion, the slower is better, it's beautiful, you can hear the music, but then, even though you're in this low level, you have to then move and 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 move down below.
Later in the residency, students attended the Ballet Met Morning at the Ballet performance of Aladdin at the Capitol Theater in Columbus. Aladdin was choreographed by Gerard Charles in collaboration with Steven Anderson.
I actually started when I was 8 years old. I started doing tap and jazz because my brother was dancing and my aunt taught the classes. So I started dancing like that.
The performance provided students with further resources and research to apply to their own work. Ballet Met dancers, who had visited the children at their school earlier in February, came out to the audience to say hello and speak with the students.
Say, go on the diet.
If you got fat stomach.
It's good, huh? You like it.
He's wearing what we call a fat suit. It's extra padding.
On January 25th, our sponsors, the Ovation TV Network and Time Warner Cable Mid-Ohio Division, joined other community partners to observe the residency work in progress. They were treated to a tour of the school and an observation of a dance and art class. In a final gathering, everyone participated in a friendship dance.
Dancing makes me feel great because it lets you express your body.
This is an awesome and amazing experience. Ovation Television has funded this wonderful experience for us, and Time Warner is supporting it. Your children will very likely be televised all over the country.
The Moving into Literacy program concluded on February 21st, 2008, with an evening performance sharing all of the students' work. The hallway under the seating area of the theater featured student writings and artwork for proud parents and friends review. Over 100 people attended the showing.
When we began in studying Cinderella and many versions of Cinderella, we got stuck on the idea of transformation and change, and that's what you're going to see a lot of in today's dance is the transformation and change from one animal to another. If you go out into the lobby and you'll see the artwork, and they painted all the different animals that they were transforming into. What are some of the animals that you're transforming into today? Imani?
The hissing, poisonous spider. A gorilla. A worm. Scorpion. Butterfly.
I thought it might be more interesting for you to listen to a dialogue between myself and several of my students regarding our discussions and our findings. The title of our book is
Tar Beach.
The author and the illustrator are
Faith Ringgold.
We used our senses words.
Smell. Taste. Hear. Feel.
We use those words in most of our writing.
And we've done a lot of stuff with Tar Beach. I didn't know that we could do that much with one story.
It is said that there are 100 ways to say thank you. These second graders from Duxbury Park Arts Impact found 1,000,000 ways to say thank you. To Miss Nicole and Miss Kathy, to Ballet Met and Miss Amber, and especially to Ovation and Time Warner Cable of Columbus, who made this extraordinary educational experience possible.